Hey guys, welcome back to King Ols. This is now my Leigh versus Josh Warrington fight prediction now for you guys. And yeah, this is going to be a real interesting fight. Featherweight bout for the Featherweight World Championship. I think it's for the IBO. Leigh IBO title, I think. But yeah, big fight. I'm really looking forward to this one, to be fair. Does Josh Warrington deserve the shot? No. He lost his last fight. Josh Warrington doesn't deserve the shot. Leigh been looking really good recently. Obviously, he's come off a win in his rematch against Lara in very good fashion. Boxed really well in that fight, to be fair to Leigh. It was good stuff to see. Controlled the fight with the jab really well. Josh Warrington. If we look at Josh Warrington, I feel like he hasn't, in his last fights, he's not looked as good as he has. He hasn't looked as quick with his hands. Headbutts, he's been headbutting so much. More than he usually does. I mean, headbutting has been an issue throughout Josh Warrington's career. He does really like to get up close and make the fight sluggish. But really quick combination puncher usually. Sometimes can be a bit wild, to be fair though. Sometimes, let's be real, when Josh Warrington is throwing his quick combinations, he's not really fully thinking about defense. Leigh though, very technically very good. Controls his fight, but controls the fight behind the jab well. Doesn't exactly like to engage in a fast-paced fight. Likes to keep it at his own pace. Behind the jab. He's got some good blade power as well, Leigh. So, it's going to be a real good fight in my opinion. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope Leigh can win. But, look, I think overall in this fight, I think, can Josh Warrington knock out Leigh? I mean, Leigh chin is questionable. 100% his chin's questionable in my opinion. But I don't see Josh Warrington being able to knock out Leigh. I don't. Leigh has great heart. Is the heart of Josh Warrington still there? I don't know. He's not been looking as good ever since he's come off that injury. Since he's come back, since he got knocked out from since that first Maurizio Lara fight for Josh Warrington, he's not looked good at all. He looked awful in that first Maurizio Lara fight. Then goes in, headbutts his way to a technical draw in the second fight. And then goes on, beats Kiko Martinez, where he actually looked quite good. Then he lost to Alberto Lopez, where he looked awful. Leigh he's been on a career high recently. Yes, he took a bit of a down against Lara. Was doing well in the fight up until then. Good fight up until then. Then went back and beat Lara. But, Leigh doing well. Leigh in his prime right now. Josh Warrington is not. He's way past his days. He's way past his days. I was watching Josh Warrington versus Carl Frampton earlier. And Warrington looked really good in that fight. Really quick, good on his feet. Really quick with his hands. And, it's good to see from him. He used to be, extremely entertaining to watch. Recently, he has not been entertaining at all. I feel like Warrington in this fight against Leigh he needs to use his jab more. He needs to. I think he's obviously going to want to get it up close. And get close to Leigh try and back Leigh down up on the ropes, do his work there, possibly land a bit of a cheeky headbutt or something. But yeah, no, look, I'm predicting that Leigh will get cut and it will be by a headbutt. I think that is what will happen. It's obvious. Everyone that Warrington's fought in the past has got cut because of a headbutt from Josh Warrington. But Leigh I feel like if he can keep this fight at range, he needs to do so. Leigh needs to make sure he keeps the fight at his own pace, control it with the jab, throw out your right hand quite a bit, and he needs to give Warrington a lot to worry about when Warrington's coming inside. Leigh needs to be setting traps to try and cut Warrington off. Don't let Warrington try and cut down the ring. Leigh needs to be moving around a lot. Keep the lead hand stuck out and, keep the jab going and try and snap Warrington's head back with that. Because Warrington's going to want to be trying to come in all night, trying to find a way inside. Warrington's not really going to stop coming forward. He's going to keep trying to take the fight to Leigh make it sluggish. And that's the thing. But yeah, Leigh does need to be wary of the headbutts. He 100% does. Warrington does like to get heads up close when he's got you on the ropes, in the clinches. Does like to go in with his head a bit. But, look, I think Leigh Wood's in his prime, as I said earlier. Warrington's past it now, 100%. He's not. He looked awful in that Lopez fight. Leigh Wood's coming into this fight with all the bloody confidence in the world. Warrington's coming off the back of a loss. So, you know, the advantages are in Leigh Wood's favour. He's got the reach advantage. He's got the height advantage. Leigh Wood's got the advantages over Josh Warrington, which he needs to use, and I think he will do. Leigh Wood's got a really good jab. He's got a real good jab. His lead hand is really good. He's got a good jab, good lead hook, good lead uppercut. Yeah, he's technical wise. He's very technical, Leigh Wood, and he's very blade good. I think offensively, Leigh Wood is really good. I feel like he does need to work on a few things defensively, because sometimes he does get caught flush with the jab sometimes. Leigh Wood does get hit with some unnecessary shots that he shouldn't be getting hit with. But the good thing about that is Warrington, he doesn't jab too much. Warrington hasn't exactly got the most amazing jab. He just really likes to take it to you. Warrington's got a good lead hook though, but doesn't really use the jab and just wants to get you up close and wants to start swinging proper good combinations at you. And, you know, if Warrington can get his combinations going on Leigh Wood, then Leigh Wood could be in trouble. And you never know, Warrington could get the stoppage. I mean, no, Warrington won't get the stoppage, but Leigh Wood's chin's questionable. But Warrington's chin is now as well. Like, I do question the chin of Josh Warrington when it comes to someone who's got power like Leigh Wood. So, that's the thing. Who am I predicting to win this fight? I am going to be going with Leigh Wood to win this fight. That's what I'm saying. I'm going with Leigh Wood. I think, yeah, just Warrington's not the same as he was. I'm a huge fan of Leigh Wood, want him to win. Definitely my favourite featherweight. But nah, I think Leigh Wood will get his way. I think he'll be able to control the fight with the jab. I think, hopefully, you know, he's going to be able to set traps, not letting Warrington come in. I feel like he'll be able to catch Warrington when he's coming in a few times. Warrington will have good moments, in my opinion. He will be able to get Leigh Wood up on the ropes at times. Try and make it a bit sluggish. But overall, Leigh Wood's work rate's really blade good. Leigh Wood's got cardio, very good cardio. Warrington and Lopez, I mean, Warrington was tiring in that fight, in that Lopez fight. Leigh Wood doesn't tire too much, to be fair. Leigh Wood grows into the fight as it goes. So, I've got Leigh Wood winning. I see this fight going a distance, to be fair. And I see Leigh Wood being able to win a unanimous decision here. Possibly a faulty split decision. But no, I see Leigh Wood being able to win a decision against Josh Warrington. Warrington has a bit of success early, but Leigh was able to outwork him overall, win the later rounds, and I think Leigh Wood will end up winning this fight fairly convincingly. To be honest with you, I reckon Leigh Wood could drop Warrington as well. To be fair, but yeah, it's going to be a real interesting one. But I'm going with Leigh Wood to win on decision. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, Chaos. Speak to you on a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out.